Hi, everybody. Welcome in. If you're new, welcome back. If you've been here before, I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today, I sat down. Well, first of all, today is Friday, April 26th, 2024. But if you were drawn to the title of this video, there will be a message in here for you. So, I sat down with the intention of doing the May overview, May outlook for the signs. But as I sat here getting ready to meditate about it, I was drawn to this little wooden sign that I have that says, "Whatever I do today will be enough." I know it's backwards. I'm sorry. I bought this. Whatever I do today will be enough. When I had a job where a lot of pressure was on me to get certain things done in a certain timeline. I was doing it by myself, and ironically, after I left that job, 3 people were doing what I was doing as one person. And as far as I've been told, it continues. And my electricity is flickering. Oh, there goes the clock. So I don't know if that's my guides giving me a sign that, yes, this is what we wanted you to read on. I don't have any idea why that happened. But so my attention was drawn to that. Whatever I do today will be enough. And as I was meditating, Mother Mary spray for my aura and whatnot, they kept bringing my attention back to that. Whatever I do today will be enough. So I said, "Is that what you want me to read on?" And the answer was yes. The feeling, the goosebumps, the what have you. So I have I have a running list of things that I have to do. My husband hates that list because I'm always writing things on it about what we need to get done. I am a list maker. I am a taskmaster. I am not a procrastinator. I am the opposite of that. I always try to get things done ahead of time. I'm always trying to stay ahead of things. I'm always, and sometimes I am my own worst enemy because of that, because I just don't let myself rest. And I mean it. Like, if I get home from work early and I just say, "Oh, I'm going to rest," I will try to do it. And then I just think, "No, I really should get up and do the dishes. No, I really need to fold that laundry. No," and I do not let myself rest. I'm just always in motion. The only time that I get rest really is if we go away for the weekend or something like that, and there's nothing for me to do. I can't do anything except have fun and enjoy myself. So we only do that a couple times a year. So my guides just put it upon me that more people than just me need this message, okay? That we have to take time to replenish ourselves, replenish our souls. I think I've said this on this channel before, but for some reason today it's really coming up. And maybe it's because where I live, it's spring. Summer is around the corner. And because in Maine we have, it gets chilly in October, and then it doesn't really warm up enough to do a lot of things until April. So we basically have April to October to get things done. There's always a lot of road work going on here in Maine and things like that. But so we try to cram a lot of things in during the good weather that we can't get done in winter, right? So my list is ongoing all year round, because if there are things we can do in the house or whatnot, then I have that list going. My guides have tried to show me continuously that I need to learn to go with the flow. I also want to mention that right before I started doing this, when I was meditating, my throat got kind of froggy. And that happens when spirit is trying to get the message across that someone needs to speak up. Someone is letting themselves suffer in silence, meaning if your boss or your husband or your wife or your kids or your friends are demanding too much of you and you want to say no, you're not saying it. You're not setting the boundaries, right? Okay. So that's kind of, that's where we're starting. Whatever I do today will be enough. I didn't know even what decks they wanted me to use until they told me Healing Waters. Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell is where we're going to start, okay? So this is a lesson for me as well, that I don't need to put so much pressure on myself. Like, is the world going to come to an end because I don't get that list done today? Is it really going to be that detrimental if I don't do the dishes for a day? Or if I wait another day to do the laundry? No, nothing is going to happen. So, anyway, for some of us, those lists are like, what they're giving me is, those lists are something that we can control. When we feel like something else is controlling us, what we can control is what we try to control. So if we make a list of things to do, we're in control of that list. We're in control of when it gets done. That's in control for us. So for some people, the tasks, the lists, and the things that we're telling ourselves we have to do are our way of controlling a situation that we can control, when sometimes in our inner being or our inner spirit or what have you may feel like it's being controlled. Okay? Wow, Spirit. I mean, I don't know what they're going to give me, because when I do this, I'm basically in channel mode, giving myself over to what the guides want to get out as a message for all of you. And I do want to thank you for supporting my channel with likes, views, and comments. Please give it a thumbs up so it can make its way around YouTube. We don't know who needs this message. It could be somebody that isn't a subscriber to my channel. And they're not going to see it unless it has views and likes. So I want to thank you for that right now. Okay, Spirit, where are we starting with this Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell? We have one card. I feel like there's more that you want to get out of this deck. I will start the all Zodiac readings. I'm going to try to finish them all by the end of this weekend and hopefully have them posted by the 29th or 30th. But again, whatever I do today will be enough, right? Okay, that's 2. Is there? No. See, I can feel kind of the energy leave from the deck when they're done. Okay. First card out, Planetary Wave. I don't believe we've had this before. Soul Mission. Trust the Inner Call. Soul Team. Planetary Wave. Beautiful card. Well, all these cards are beautiful. Immerse yourself. I believe this is a new one as well. Training, learning, new hobbies, and passions. And there was 333 on the camera clock just then. So, Spirit, Planetary Wave, your soul's mission, trusting the inner call. What are you being called to do? And call on your soul team. We all have a soul team. We have a soul tribe here in our earthly physical life. We have a soul team or a soul family on the other side of the veil in spirit. Okay? Immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies and passions. They are telling me right now that this is saying, don't always focus so much on your to-do list that you forget to have some fun, some joy, to participate in hobbies that you like, to get some new learning or training if you want that. Okay. All right, let's see what the book has to say, because I've never pulled these 2 cards before. And I consider that to be a very special thing when a card comes out for the first time. I've had that deck for, 6 months or so. So obviously I haven't pulled every single card in there. All right, Planetary Wave is a 116, which is an 8. That's mastery and infinity. All right, so 116. Planetary wave. Your soul chose to come into the body on this planet at this moment in time. You didn't come here on your own. You are part of a larger soul team. Sometimes it can feel as if it's just you in this thing all alone. But that couldn't be further from the truth. You're one droplet in a vast ocean of consciousness, here to flow with life. You're being called to trust the current of your own river and to answer the call deep within. Take off the weight of responsibility that you need to travel this life on your own. Call in the ones who get you. Realize that you are part of a larger team. You are but one thread in the great tapestry of life. So there's two analogies there. One droplet in the ocean, one thread in the tapestry. Your mission is clear. Keep doing what you're called to do. You'll never know the full impact that your being here on this planet will have and is already having. Keep trusting the call deep within. The more you embrace who you truly are and surrender to and flow with the current you're being called to, the easier it will be for your people to find you. Like two rivers that meet and remember that they're made of the same things, you're not alone in your calling. 11:33 on the camera clock just then. Now, I feel this way a lot. It's actually making me quite emotional. I do have, a few people who I know believe the way that I believe, who I can talk to about this, about what my calling is, which I feel and in my soul is to help other people awaken to their own intuition at an earlier time in their lives or whenever I can help them do it. I feel like this is what I was put here to do, is to be a teacher of certain things. I've always been called to teach. I love teaching. I haven't been a formal teacher. An ed tech, yes, but I love it when I can teach somebody new or bring a new idea to somebody and I see a spark and I see, oh, wow, I'm changing them as I'm showing them this, okay? So that's important to me. The Healing Waters affirmation for this planetary wave card is, I trust my inner calling and play my part in the greater plan. Now, back in 2019 maybe, I had an introspective hypnosis session with Antonio Sangio in North Carolina. And one of the messages that came through from my higher self was, it doesn't matter where she is or what she does, her light shines and she touches others. So I was profoundly affected by that. I mean, they actually, I believe somewhere in the message said it doesn't matter if she's cleaning toilets or something like that. And I was like, wow, people don't realize that how true it is that we can affect the people that we're around, whether it's family members, coworkers, or just somebody in the grocery store, by our energy. Our energy is always present. Our aura is always present. So we don't know who we're affecting sometimes. We just have to be. We have to be who we are, right? Tap into our soul, our heart, our kindness, our mercy, and just be. I have this whole feeling of peace coming over me right now because this is a lesson for me. Sometimes I feel like I have to do for this person, that person, my husband, my kids, my grandkids, my friends, my coworkers even. Like I have to do, give. Instead of just like, I could just be who I am and give that person a hug, give that person a word of encouragement. I don't have to constantly be challenging myself to be this superhuman, fantastical person. Oh my gosh, spirit. I don't know why I'm sorry. I have to give you what they give me. And I hope that that helps, some of you. By understanding that you are special just being here on earth at this time in your body. You are special. You chose to be here, and that makes you unique and special. Just you being you. Immerse yourself is a 90, which is a 9, which is accomplishment. Immerse yourself. Training, learning, new hobbies, and passions. Immerse yourself. Follow your desire to study and learn. Dive into what fascinates you. Immerse yourself in the topic that captivates you most. Maybe there's something you're passionate about that you're called to deepen your knowledge of through study and learning, or something you want to experience more fully. You're being encouraged to increase your wisdom and to experience life in a deeper way. To follow your passions and embark on some kind of higher, deeper learning. What are your interests? What would you like to learn more about? What topic fascinates you? What could you talk or read about without getting bored? Which field are you most interested in? What makes you come more alive? Okay, they want me to stop there and just remind people. I know this is so cliche. The whole follow your bliss thing is cliche. I did a video on it a long time ago, but it's on my old YouTube channel that I can't get access to. So I don't think I can share it because it was private. I didn't know how to use YouTube at the time. But, oh my gosh, I totally forgot my, what I was going to say. Oh, follow your bliss. So we have to spend some time following what makes us feel energized, right? So how that links in with whatever I do today will be enough is that sometimes we need to set aside enough time to follow what we love and do what we love. It could be knitting, crocheting, painting, singing, writing, reading, doing puzzles, whatever it is for you that you like to do that makes you feel happy and relaxed. You need to set aside some time each day. Maybe not every day. Some of us, we work and we have things to do, but don't forget to set aside time to do what makes you happy, okay? That's what they're wanting. That's what they wanted me to stop and say to you all. Education, whether traditional or experiential, can never be taken away from you. Oh my gosh. Okay. I had this conversation with somebody close to me recently. I have a degree, I have an associate's degree in justice studies. I have a bachelor's degree in information and library services. I'm not currently working in either one of those fields, but a long time ago, I was told that education is never a waste of time because it's something you'll always have. No one can take that away from you. I just had a conversation with somebody recently that was talking about different certifications and things that she has had that she's not currently using. And I said, that same message. You have it. It's yours. It's always yours. It wasn't a waste of time because it was something that you did and you like doing. Just because you're not using it right now doesn't mean that it isn't valuable. Okay, and education, traditional means taking a class. Experiential means, I don't know, you might say, I've never had a garden. I think I want to do it. That's experiential education, right? Something that you've never tried that you try. You're still getting educated about whatever that is. Knowledge can open the mind and light up the soul. What do you want to understand more deeply? Is there something you've been considering studying, whether in a structured way or more experientially? Is there a course or a program you're interested in? Is there something you're longing to explore for yourself? What piques your interest? What could you learn about without getting bored? What interests you or makes you come more alive? So this is a soul question right now for all of us is, what is it that lights us up? What lights us up? I love learning. I've often said, if I could just be a lifelong student and take class after class after class after class, that's what I would do. If I had enough money to pay all my bills and to live on, I would just take classes. I love learning about things. I don't care what it is. It could be about how a car engine works. I want to know, or what is color therapy? Why does color have a meaning for people? Why does color affect us? One of my big things is, how does medicine work in our bodies? How does our body know when we take an Excedrin migraine that it needs to fix the headache? Right? I'm fascinated by that. I'm not promoting, medication, but I'm just saying I've always wondered, how does that work? How does our body know what to do with that? Okay, sorry. All right. So, your soul's mission, you're going to call on your soul tribe, get close to your soul tribe, figure out who that is, and move ahead with whoever your soul tribe is, right? Okay. They are calling me to the Denise Linn Sacred Forest Oracle, Bluebird Spirit of Happiness. That's kind of a message for me. The bluebird has a deep meaning for me. Bluebird of happiness. And I was thinking about it last night when I went to bed. It's a very personal thing, so I'm not going to fully share it here. But I feel like that was my guides giving me a message. Thank you. Whew. Yeah, that brings up a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion. Okay. Denise Linn, Sacred Forest Oracle. What is the message for this reading on whatever I do today will be enough? Whatever I do today will be enough. So tying in, your soul's mission, you need to spend some time on that. You need to spend some time looking at what makes you happy and spend some time doing that. Whatever you do today will be enough, meaning leave the dishes or, no, that's too many. Leave the dishes or the laundry or, take a day off work just for yourself. Just do whatever you want. We all deserve that, right? I'm not promoting calling in sick if you don't have any vacation time or, making it so you can't pay your bills. I'm just saying, if you can take a day for yourself. Okay, sorry, let me reshuffle these. These cards have gotten really broken in and they're kind of concave, so they're a little bit harder to shuffle now. I think I need to put them between a couple of books and flatten them back out. Okay. All right. I love the fronts of the cards. She's hugging Pegasus. Isn't that beautiful, though? The starry skies. I love it. Hummingbird Spirit, joy. That's a good one. Secret Spring, success. Okay. Hummingbird Spirit, joy is a 22. That's a master number, right? Master number is 22. Hummingbird Spirit, joy. What a beautiful card. Hummingbirds are fascinating, right? Open your heart to celebration and fun, what we were just talking about. Who told you that you need to suffer to grow? Your soul expands in leaps and bounds through following your bliss. Oh my gosh, Spirit. I just was talking about that. And expressing your love. Embrace life, yourself, and others in the moment. If you've been waiting until circumstances are different before you allow yourself to experience joy, you may have a long wait. Life is always changing. If you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? Your purpose in life is to experience joy. Yes, we were talking about how just being you is enough. Take steps toward that now while protecting your personal boundaries. You don't need to do everything all at once, but you do need to start. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world, right? The spirit of Hummingbird says, replenish yourself. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Life is change. Be open to change and look for joy in the moment. Find your boundaries and stand strong. Discover your joy. All is well. Finding your boundaries is also within the message about whatever I do today will be enough, right? Because we have to be able to have boundaries so that we can do things for ourselves. So finding or setting boundaries while you find your joy, that's also important. Okay, Secret Spring is a 34, which is a 7, which is reflection. Okay, and this is, there's a little boat with a lantern on it and a ferry, and it looks like it's in the middle of the woods or something, and it's a little pond with a spring. Well, it's, spring. Secret Spring. All things are possible. The more you honor and celebrate the success that you already have, the more success pours into your life. And the more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune you will have. Act as if and feel as if you are wildly successful, and even more success will develop. So they're stopping me to say, sometimes when we don't get everything done at work, whatever our job is, we beat ourselves up about it, when actually we need to see that as, okay, that's fine. We need to be able to just let it go. Do what we can do and let it go, right? Just feel as if that was enough. Say, yeah, okay, I'm good. That's good. I don't need to worry about this. And you can lighten up about it, they're saying. Accept that you are already thriving, and you are. And the same victories will emerge. If a situation seems to knock you down, get up and take a moment to explore what you learned, and then keep going, right? So another thing that you can adopt, if you have a really busy, if it's work outside the home, or if you have your own business, or if you're a stay-at-home person who takes care of the kids in the house, every day when you get up, just say, I will get everything done today that I need to do. Instead of dreading it, like sort of be one with it, I guess. Okay, so the spirit of the Secret Spring says success is flowing into your life. Vitality and a glowing youthful renewal of your body are occurring. Now is the time to take action in support of your dreams. There is no need to struggle. The universe has your back. Yes, no need to struggle. No need to struggle. Let me say that again. No need to struggle. You can just go with it, right? You can go with it. Because whatever you do today will be enough. Will be enough. All right. Let's see if Spirit has some tarot on this subject of whatever I do today will be enough. Finding your soul tribe, following your bliss, finding some things that you really like to do and making some time for that, bringing you joy into your life, picturing that you are successful in whatever you do today, just having the attitude and the mindset of, I'm going to get done whatever I need to get done today. Not the list that you have set for yourself, but knowing that whatever you do today will be enough. Okay. Okay, they told me to take and cut the deck and take the bottom and top cards. Okay. Two of Pentacles. This is balance and choice in your material life, your work life. How appropriate, right? Two of Pentacles. Balance. Balance is needed. Okay? You can't be all work and no play, because that makes Jack a dull boy. Right? Some of you will not even understand that, but some of you in my generation will. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so both of these have to do with your material world, your earthly world, however you earn your living and pay your bills. She has created all of this around her, but she is taking the time to what? Pick a bouquet of flowers, play with her pet bird, enjoy her scenery, right? You have that choice every single day to appreciate what you have and to take time, oh gosh, to take the time to enjoy what you have and appreciate it. You can make the choice to balance things out. You can't just be all work, right? That is detrimental to our soul when we don't experience joy. We have to have joy in our lives. And never end your day thinking that you didn't finish something. Don't think about that. Let it go. Okay, is that same card? All right, so 3 different times that I've been shuffling the deck, this card has shown up either in the cut or on the bottom. So obviously we're meant to see that card. And we'll get to that in a minute. I felt it the second time I saw it, but I was like, well, it will come out again if it's supposed to be here. Because I only like to do what spirit. And then sure enough, the third time I saw it, I was like, okay, gotta take it. All right, so that's the 3 of Cups. Celebration. Celebration. It's a female feminine energy of celebration. I call it like the New Year's Eve card. Like it's going out and celebrating with your friends, with your soul tribe, with, it could even be with yourself. There are people who like to go watch a movie alone because they like to focus on the movie. They don't want to be having a conversation. There are people who like to hike alone, take a drive, go to the ocean. Okay, you can do that, or you can do it with your friends, right? But celebration, 3 of Cups. 3s are creation, collaboration, and the Holy Trinity. Anything else from this deck, Spirit, that you want? Anything else? No. Okay. Those were the 3 cards they wanted from this deck. So, celebration. Okay. Take time to enjoy your life without beating yourself up about what you didn't get done that day, which I often do. We have to enjoy life. Otherwise, what is the point? What is the point? Okay, what is the point? For some reason, while I was shuffling this deck, they said get the King Arthur deck. So we'll do. So speaking of King Arthur and all that, did you guys hear about the Tower of London, Big Ben, the clock in London stopping at 9 a.m. and then at 10:15 it was bonging 11 times? Is that strange or what? 9 and 11. Oh my gosh, Lisa, come on. Pay attention. Shuffle these things. So that was really weird. And then in France, somewhere in France, there was like a windmill who dropped all of its, they call them sails, but the things that, the paddles or whatever. They just dropped off for no reason. And then we had 5 runaway horses in the streets of London as well. I think that was on the 24th. But I could be wrong about that. But I just think, what is going on in this world, right? We need to have joy. We need to stop and smell the roses, pick some flowers. We have to get out of this taskmaster mentality. Oh my gosh. I hear you. They're telling, yes, I hear what you're saying. There are some things that are necessary for us to do. I mean, obviously we can't just leave our dirty dishes piled up for weeks on end. That would just be disgusting. Or our laundry, we can't, there's things we need to have a decently clean household. We don't want to live in filth, right? But we also don't have to be so focused on it that we don't allow ourselves any time for joy. Gosh, I'm just feeling like joy is one of the major messages here today. Oh my gosh. Okay, got it. I do love this King Arthur deck. It's got Wales, traditional Welsh lore, or what you want to call it, history, historical fiction, history. Not everybody believes that King Arthur was real. Not everybody believes in that, but this deck has a lot of Welsh characters on the cards, on the major arcana. It's fascinating. I started reading the book and I was studying it, and my guides were like, no, you just need to start using the deck. You don't need to memorize every story for every card. Okay. I feel like there's one more card that wants to come out. First one dropped out, second one flipped right over. Love the feel of this deck. It's very weighty. It reminds me of those medieval times, the times of knights and heavy tables and heavy armor. And it's a very, like I said, it's a heavy deck, weighty. It weighs a lot more than any of my other decks. One more card, please, from the King Arthur Avalon Pendragon deck. I can't, make this go any faster because I want the right message, right? Not just any message. Okay, let's see what we have. The Empress. Okay. The Empress. All four queens energies all at once. This is Rhiannon. You can, if you're interested, you can look up in the Welsh tradition who was Rhiannon. Okay. The Empress. This is birthing of new ideas, birthing of anything. She is, like, I call her Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and you can see that she's sitting in the forest there. She has her shield. She's holding, it looks like she's holding a golden apple. I can't remember what it says. And she also has a bone. It looks like a staff or a wand. But this is birthing of new ideas, babies, businesses, whatever it is that you want to birth. But it's Mother Nature and Mother Earth, okay? All the energy of all four queens is a very, very powerful card of feminine energy, which follows up that Three of Cups card of celebration. So, and many times it can be the females that are bringing the joy and reminding people to be happy and bringing the happiness to other people. But we also have to bring it to ourselves. I'm not saying that men aren't joyful and happy, but, so don't give me any hate comments about that. I'm just saying, typically, it's the women who feel like we have to do this kind of thing, right? Five of Pentacles. Okay, fives are change. Pentacles are usually represent money, coin, how we pay our bills, how we earn our living. In this is somebody that's feeling in lack. So this can be a lack mentality, and this can be a reminder to get out of a lack mentality, meaning don't sit there and lament about what you don't have, right? Take what you do have and get joy from that. That's one message. The other message is you can bring somebody joy sometimes just by buying them a coffee. Oh my gosh, where did that come from? That's like a pay it forward thing. Sometimes, one day recently, I think 2 weeks ago, I was in line at Dunkin' Donuts, and the person ahead of me paid for my order. Just, I don't know why they did it, but that was great. And I've done that at times when I can do it as well. Just said, what's the order behind me? How much is it? Let me pay for it, or what have you. So we can pay it forward. We can make somebody else feel good. Just that gesture can get somebody out of feeling lack. I don't know. I'm trying to think of buy somebody lunch, give them a gift card. Or so if you have the ability to bring someone else joy, just do it. Just do it. It will make you feel good too. And if you yourself are feeling in lack, get out of that and focus on what you do have. King of Wands. Okay, this is a king of action. This is fiery action. Aries, Leo, Sag, right? Whatever I do today will be enough. Remember, this is what this reading is about, okay? Whatever I do today will be enough. Take some action, no matter how small, toward your own joy or bringing joy to another. That's what my guides are giving me. Wands, action and passion. Yeah, and this king is a very fiery and passionate king. It doesn't look so... This depiction is not sort of like it is in my other deck, but that's okay. It means the same thing. Okay? Take some action towards your own joy and happiness today. Take some action to bring joy or happiness to another. Okay? Remember your power. Remember your power. We all have masculine and feminine energy, right? Remember to celebrate your friends, okay? Celebrate your friends. You have the energy of every queen within you. The energy of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, Mother Nature. You have that and you can celebrate that, right? Okay, and then don't forget about the pentacles. Whatever I do today will be enough. Making that choice to appreciate what you have, taking time to smell the roses, pick the tulips, play with your animals, stuff like that, okay? So we started this. We'll recap now. Your soul mission, trust your inner call and your soul team. Immerse yourself in something new and don't forget to enjoy what you're passionate about, right? The hummingbird joy card, okay? Bringing joy. Secret Spring, the success, right? Being and feeling successful, feel it to know it and bring it to fruition and bring it to the forefront, okay? Whatever you do today will be enough. Whatever you do today will be enough. I'm still going to end with an animal oracle. It's sort of how I honor my guide Justin and his hawk Landau. Both of them are my guides, my connection to the animal world. And so I like to honor them by pulling a card from the Sacred Animal Oracle deck. Okay, Justin and Landau, what is your message on the subject of whatever I do today will be enough? Whatever I do today will be enough. I am enough just as I am. I am enough just as I am. You need to say it. I am the light. I am the truth. I am the love. I am. That is a Blossom Goodchild chant or mantra. And she has Zoom meetings. If you don't follow her, I think I brought her up before, Blossom Goodchild. She has Zoom meetings. I think it's once a month or it could be every other month where people get together and they do chant that because it's powerful. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Okay. The animal cards, raccoon, inventor. This comes out a lot. This has come out a lot in the month of April. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. What do you really want? What do you really want to do with your spare time? What is it that you want to pursue or create or enjoy? Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Yeah, you can juggle them well as far as knowing when enough is enough with the lists and moving on to having something joyful. Fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Well, I don't know. Maybe some of you have some romance going on, but follow your instinct, follow your gut, follow your guides. And then we have Dragonfly Magic. This came out yesterday too. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Magic, right? Inventor, clever, magic. Inventor, clever, magic. All right? Remember, whatever you do today will be enough. Fill your soul. Take the time to fill your soul with what makes you happy. Okay? All right. I hope this has helped. It's a very important message. Don't beat yourself up about what you don't get done. Ever. Don't ever think about that, right? Tomorrow is another day. Okay. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.